I like to get up and go and watch the sunrise. It sounds like it sounds like a really bizarre, crazy thing to do, but I just like to get up and go and sit on the wall outside or sit next to the sea and watch the sunrise. And I like to start the day in that way with no noise and
it's calm outside.
What
was the time? What was the time when you
this was
took this photo?
The sun came up today, I think, at about 6, so that was about 6:10.
Yeah, okay.
6:10. I will tell you a true story from this morning, right? So my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning. And my alarm went off at 5, and I woke up and turned my alarm off and then went back to sleep, right? And my partner's alarm went off at sometime just before 6 o'clock, yeah. And her alarm went off. She woke me up and she said, "Look, it's a really nice sunrise." And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." I got up and just put on my clothes and walked across the road and went and sat there and watched the sunrise. And it's nice because there's no people there, and it's just the sound of this place doesn't wake up until about sort of 8 o'clock. Yeah. So there's no cars, and it's just peaceful and nice, and there's some birds flying around and some fish jumping out of the sea, and it's crazy. It makes me feel better. There's something about it, something about that experience just makes me feel better, getting up and going and sitting and watching the sun. So I spent like 15-20 minutes watching the sun, and I was like, oh, okay, things to do. It's so much better than getting up and putting on the radio or the TV or having to communicate with everybody instantly in the morning. Or when I was a kid, when I was young, I remember mornings being just panic. Like, get up, have your breakfast, have a shower, put on your clothes, get all your school stuff ready, get outside, catch the bus, go to school, run, panic, no time. I hated that. I really hated that. That's the worst way to start the day. It's absolutely the worst way to start the day. So I try to give myself half an hour of just time for myself where I don't have to do anything for the first half an hour in the morning, because work is always waiting, right? Right?
Yes.
When your day starts and stops when you click the on button on your computer, because you know that you will just have to solve problem after problem after problem with that, which is difficult. So I try to limit that amount of time, or it's good to put nice things into your day, right? So I worked on some projects that I'm working on, and I did that until 10 o'clock, and then between 10 and 12 I planned to go to the beach or go paddle boarding, or go outside, get some exercise, get some sun. I did that, come back here, I got this meeting, I got another meeting after this, and then I planned some time with my kids. And then you have to plan in nice things to the day, enjoyable things. and like not just lunch, right? Because that's not just that. It's got to be something that you enjoy, whether it's getting out or speaking to somebody or just doing something different, like watching part of a film or something. You've got to plan in enjoyable things into your day, because otherwise the work thing is like
yeah.
It crushes us, basically. You make the most with what you have. You have to do something with what is here. I like the sun a lot, right? It affects my mind, my thinking, and I miss that about this part of the world, that it doesn't get hot, right? I love that about Slovakia, where you could have it. It could be, you wake up in the morning and it would be hot, and it would be hot all day, and the next day, and the next day, and it'd be like that for 2 weeks at least. And then it would rain for a day, and then it would be hot again for another 2 weeks, and you would have to go to some lake or find some pool somewhere or some water to cool down, and you didn't need to have a hot shower, because you always wanted a cold shower because it was too hot. And this place is kind of the opposite, where you really want to have a hot shower because it's always because it's always cold. But